What's good, y'all? It's D Brown with Headz. I'm currently in Atlanta, Georgia. Cold New Year's Eve, December 31st, 2017. I'm here to get a workout in, y'all. Speed work. It's 39 degrees outside. Man, trying to be dedicated out here. It's windy. A little bit of raindrops before I came out here. I plan on doing some, quality speed work, some block work, trying to work on some low heel recovery. Not necessarily toe dragging, but just keeping my heels low when I come out the blocks. Proper leg extensions, extending out the blocks with my hips. Maybe follow that with some plyos. We're gonna see. Man, hopefully I can show you guys what I'm doing today. I'm kind of solo, so I'll try my best. All right. So yeah. New Year's Eve, we're gonna end the year off in a really good note. See ya. I'm a monster, no Tonka. Flow is mean, 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 but known to kick 16s with the shoes of Yao Ming. Don't test me, I dwell where the best be. A box lefty, I cook up shit, you can call me Chefty. Who knew that this noodle was built for top ramen? You're looking in my mind and all you'll find is a diamond shining, built to be an idol, no Simon Cowell, had a man with a dream who got so much soul that he's busting out the seams of the shoes that they said that he should fit in. Born to stand out, that's why this nigga never fit in. He's cut from the cloth of Egyptians, no linen, cotton, plotting. Yeah, for the future, looking at his past cause experience the tutor. Looking at his mentors and all the ways they maneuvered. For the bigger picture like marching bands, no tuba. Yeah, my thoughts are deeper than a tuba or a scuba diver. Couldn't get no liver. They call me Young Dragon cause my saliva inspire. All I do is spit flames when you catch me in a cypher. Yeah, when you catch me in a cypher. Yeah, when you catch me in a cypher. Brown eyes, black dragon, you can call me Young Kaiba. Brown eyes, black dragon, you can call me Young Kaiba. I'm a monster, no Tonka. Flow is mean, 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 I'm a monster. I've been putting in work like Rocky, they can't stop me. Lyrically, I'm Rock Lee, beating his beat, knock me. They say confidence opens doors, so to this lock, I'm cocky. Something like Sasuke, believer like Uzumaki. And when the winter falls, bump me, Yori Otaki. With a side of sake for when the days get rocky. I swear that they can't stop me. Like I'm straight out of the Matrix. Sound body, sound mind, like the soaking for A6. Let's go back to the basics. Metaphors, similes, for every letter that I spit, temperature goes up 10 degrees. Yeah, temperature goes up 10 degrees. I'm one track minor. That quote wasn't just for the T's. I'm crossing every letter just to get to this cheddar. For every letter you spit, return to sender. And when the full moon blooms like lotus, I stay focused. Focus on the opus and being the most dopest MC. And when they ask me questions like, well, I am's Wendy, and they ask the most pivotal questions like, can he? Ascend to the Mount Rushmore for rappers as I scan through these chapters. Chapter 22, verse 11. You must get through hell in order to make it to heaven. Can I call this the Genesis? And what about Revelations? They said the mouthpiece has the power to rule all nations. Been the type of writer, 007 for hire. Emo potent words, let us be Michael Myers. Blood spills, every letter kills. Vince Carter with the flows, every breath's a windmill. I've been ill, sick as a matter of fact, I killed cancer. In my mind go to blooms, axe Mansa. In my bloodline I had a master. Nat Turner turned up, turned his ass into Casper, no pastor. Holy scriptures, my wrath, bruh. I am my brother's keeper. My rap style's a reaper that's 6 feet deep for the cousin to sleep. I eat this for the Midas touch that I keep. Lyrical cook, Black Seed the chef. D Brown consumes like Hannibal intellect, but first I dissect before I digest. Consumes moonshine in the shine of the crest. Full moon is your doom, monsoon when I brainstorm. Black seed is here, mother's word is born. Yeah, word is born. This verse was conceived in the eye of a winter storm.
Swords in my back, throw no magical hacks. Bones on the sidewalk, crush to make crack. Blow it in the wind, make a rhino of the skin. Though on the hairs of my chinny chin, it is not. Cut the Bruce Lee jump for the top. So celibate, I'll nunchuck, girl stop. You took it literal when I said the hip hop. Yo, come on, keep it PG, kids, Bob. If not, you can scorn cut. Bomb with the quick spit, don't be a victim. Song is a hit, kick, dip, then you're dim lit. Arsenal's lit in arms in a quick wit. Bars of origin, from Marshall the clips, but saw when I click it. Swarms in 100 forms of ignition for recognition. Someone decrypted, cause they don't get. Of course I'm the bomb. Tick, 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 tick. I'm a simpleton. Ready to be come and get me off the air, but I'm too fly, too high for kids. Before my heart will tear.
What's good, y'all? It's D Brown with Track Headz. Just got finished with my New Year's Eve workout. It's cold. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's cold. It's about 38, 39 degrees right now. No sunshine, as you can see. Matter of fact, it was, a little bit of showers out here right before I came out. My hands are freezing, but regardless, I'm out here as I expect you guys to be. The dedication doesn't stop. At the same time, it's important to know what to do when you're in the cold to make sure that it's not a regretful practice. You want your practices to help you increase what you already have or either maintain what you already have. Worst thing you can do is do something not, smart to kind of slow you up. You get what I'm saying? So today, I did some block starts. As you can see over there, I did it for 20 meters. I was supposed to do it for 40, but as you guys know, when it comes to block starts, the further it is, the more acceleration you get, the more you start to increase your velocity with the meters. As you start to go, I'm tired, as you can still see. But the further you go, the faster you're gonna go. So I decided to cut myself off at 20 meters. I'm just trying to work on technique, trying to work on really keeping my low heel recoveries as I'm exiting the blocks. I'm a distance runner by trade. I got into track and field doing cross country and doing distance runs and 800. So in the 800 is a little bit of a drive phase, maybe the first couple of steps, but it's not that technical. You could be technical if you want, but if you're not putting in the work to handle that lactate and lactic acid, then I don't care how good your drive is. You might lead for 20 meters, but that's about it. So like I said, guys, I did a couple of those. I did maybe 5 or 6. All I wanted to really do, it was even hard to put my fingers on the rubber track. Rubber in the cold is like freaking needles. It hurts, but I thugged it out, and I was able to make my way through it. And it felt pretty good too. I had to look back at the video to see how I actually executed it, trying to make sure I didn't focus too much on the cold, tried to focus on my technique and all that. The second thing I did, like I said, with block starts, it requires a certain level of central nervous system impulses, right? It's cold out here, so I couldn't get the full sprinting that I wanted to do. I wanted to do those full accelerations to 40 meters to kind of a gradual projection up to increase my, to go from acceleration to max velocity and then cut it off. You know what I'm saying? But because I only went to 20 meters, I wasn't able to do that. So, I still wanted to stress out my central nervous system in a very specific way and in a very smart way that won't get me injured. So I was able to do plyos, hurdle jumps, plyos. I separated them maybe 2.5 to 3 steps. I'm gradually increasing the height. I had about 6. I did 6 times 6. It was pretty cool. I haven't done hurdles, jumps, hops all year. The track that I usually train at does not have hurdles, unfortunately. But I still have been able to do some type of ballistics training to kind of get those impulses correct. So like I said, it was my first time doing it all year. Had a little pain in my left knee near my patella tendon, but I just think it's because it's cold. I have to also make sure my left knee doesn't come in. When you do squats, and what you don't want is your knees to do this. You want it to focus out. So when you jump, it's very important to make sure that you have the same kind of technique going over the hurdles. What else? So, like I said, my focus was to make sure that I got off the track, or got off the grass fast, got back up in the air, got on the ground, get off it. It's like fire, it's like coal. Excuse me. That's how you create those impulses in your central nervous system, in your legs, to as soon as you apply force, you get off. As soon as you apply force, get off. You have to teach your body how to handle your weight, handle your body. So I think it was a pretty constructive day. You know, not too long, not too extensive. It was really intensive, but not really. The volume wasn't there. So, you know, I feel like I broke a little sweat, especially as many layers as I have on. I broke a sweat today. And that's what I wanted to do. You know, my next workout is it's gonna be a pretty difficult one. I have some 450s. So anybody who's a 400-meter runner who knows about those 450s, pray for me. You know, so this is kind of just to pump up my central nervous system before then, so that when I'm running these 450s, I feel pretty good. And it's been pretty cold out here, so I've been having to take I feel like unnecessary but necessary time off. I took maybe 3 days off before this workout, 2 to 3 days off, because it's just crazy cold, and it sucks because in Atlanta we don't have the, you know, you have to kind of pay, and you have to kind of find your way around to get to these indoor facilities. So it's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're not going to complain or pout. We're just going to get the work in, kind of just work smarter. So like I said, track kids, it's the New Year's Eve. Don't know the time right now, but you know, it's somewhere in the afternoon, maybe 3-4 o'clock. And I hope you guys are getting your work in. I hope you guys are putting in the work that you need to do so that you have a successful New Year in 2018. I know a lot of you guys have indoor season coming up, or you're knee deep in the indoor season now, and I'm sure you have goals that you're trying to accomplish. So I think it's very important not to let anything sidetrack you, like weather, people, individuals. Don't let them sidetrack you in this new year. You know, it's very important to get your goals, get your mission right, that you decided to embark on in the fall. You got to follow through. You have to see it through, and you don't want any excuses as you embark on that journey. So, you know, I implore you, get that work in. You know, I'm trying my best to get my work in too. I got new products on the way for y'all. I have new things on the way, new ideas, so that I can engage everybody in this track and field world. You know, I don't think there's been too much of a breath of fresh air, a spark in the track and field world, and I have a feeling that I can bring that to you guys. So, like I said, stay tuned. I'm gonna try and do these vlogs as often as I can, but as you know, in this track and field world, sometimes it's better to put the work in silence than just broadcast it, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna try and find that middle ground for you guys. I don't have anyone to really hold the camera for myself, so as you see, I did a little warmer down lap holding the camera, trying to be productive. So like I said, guys, this is D Brown with Track Headz. Y'all stay one track minded. Peace.